We got another DC crash there. Thankfully, though, it looks like we don't really have any frame drop. It seems to have come back pretty flawlessly. So we'll continue. We'll see from Dorothy here. Yep, we came back with good connection. That's good. At least the crash was quick. Wow, people are sure never what they seem to be. Okay, I'm all done here. Alright then, let's get inside. We're headed for the roof. I'm counting on you two greenhorns. You just leave it to us. We won't let any monsters lay a single paw on you. Please make sure to keep close behind us. Alright. Now, I should actually follow the guide here because these towers can be a little mazy. A lot of going up here, and down there just to get to certain spots. Okay, doesn't seem like there's any optional BP here, so it's just treasure chests. Let's get to it. First floor is pretty basic. Apparently we can take either path. Oh, you look weird. Weak to fire, don't use earth or water on me. Got it. How about a Hellgate? Oh, these guys are gonna die super easy. In fact, I don't even need to do anything. Just stand there, Estelle. Stand there and look pretty while Joshua opens the gate to the literal hell. Beautiful.
Alright, we're good to go.
Yeah, we are still super over-leveled for these guys. But we're still gonna kill him. And make a habit of taking out each enemy in an area at least once. And then I can always just run past them later. Oh, you got a crit on your turn, Dorothy. Are you gonna do a camera shot? Nope. Oh wow, this guy actually does damage with his normal unboosted attack. Good for him.
We're good to go.
I need to use Joshua's Sever pretty quick here. Or at least just start using Dual Strike more. Alright, third floor. Anything funky on third floor? Okay. No, I'm pretty sure I see what this floor is about. Oh, these guys. These guys I remember being annoying. They do something. Well, we don't get to find out with this one.
Piece of cake.
Either that or they're just really fast on the map. Sure, Estelle, go ahead and hit him with an aerial. Joshua can be the one to chill and look pretty this turn. Or this fight. Well, I don't think I thought they were going to move when I did that. Here's what we're gonna do. Wow, really? Really, my guy? That was gonna be a sick maneuver that would have let us take out both enemies in one shot, and you missed? Pathetic. Niall got a critical puff of his cigarette there. We rule and the enemies drool. Is that correct, Estelle? I'm lost. Okay, we came from up there. Yeah, okay. This should be broken too? No. What? That was totally a back attack. Oh, those guys cast sleep a lot, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we want to take them out. They do some kind of status effect. Hold that pose! Nice, thanks for the blind. Oof. I think Ariel's gonna get wasted. Nope. Ariel's gonna hit the, sheep things. Not a kill, though. They seem to be resistant to magic. Oh, they drain your EP. That's why I don't like them. That makes sense. Good job, Estelle.
All right. We rule.
We do rule. Good, Sepith. Okay, nothing there. There's the stairs, but we're gonna keep going around here. Ooh, preemptive, nice. Let's just try and mess them up with melee. Nice. We should be okay. Oh, no, this one is going to get to move. Let's see what they can do. Oh, and they also drain, but they drain HP. I see. So a lot of drainy enemies in this place. Beautiful. Alright, up the stairs we go to floor, I think, 4? Let's see. Anything funky on this floor? Okay. She's not gonna get to cast that for a while. Maybe instead... Yeah, that's what I like to see. And they're all gonna swarm Estelle. And get wrecked nuked by that Hellgate. Except for that one, because she got knocked out way too far away. That's fine. We can finish one off.
Alright, we're good to go.
Hello? You already took everything it had to offer. What more do you want? I love those. Okay, knitted shoes. Simple shoes knitted from natural materials, light and tough. More defense and move. Oh, whoever gets it gets to move quicker, or move further. Let's give it to Estelle then. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, we'll give it to Estelle. I was gonna give it to maybe Joshua because he tends to need to close the distance more, and Estelle at least has the range of her staff. But that's fine. You have until my move. Oh, don't hit him with wind. Damn. Fine. I was gonna say you have until my aerial hits to kill as many as you can, Joshua. But that wasn't really the case. I'm glad that one lets me choose my placement.
Good to go.
Alright, so we came from there. We can go here. Ah, we couldn't have gone this way. There's stairs here. Now, there's 2 stairways we can go up. To the 5th floor here. Ba, ba, ba. And, oh, no, hang on. And bring us home. Beautiful.
We're good to go.
One more over here? Yes. Oh, this one's a mixed grab bag, is it? Alright. And I think the aerial will have gone to waste. I wish you could, like, cancel out of a spell. I tried to be clever and it got me nowhere. I gotta watch out though, those Hellgates are costly on the MP.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Let's have some cookies. Oh, right, that's an item. Just do pasta. That's fine. Alright, and we can go this way. Oh, hi there. Oh, hi there. First oh hi there was to the chest, second oh hi there was to the enemies slapping us in the back. No, don't do a hurricane. Niall, his legs had strength up for that walk.
We're good to go.
At least we're getting lots of Sepith in this place. A lot of water Sepith. The chest mocks you with its emptiness. Alright, which one does it want me to do first? Okay, this one. How convenient. And then we'll double back to that other one. Oh wow, one enemy? Yeah, you getting melee killed. With a crit. Goodbye.
We're good to go.
Now, I'm pretty sure this is a trapped chest. So, before we go into it, do we have something that can give EP back at all? Nope, just HP. Alright, so Joshua's going into this with not much health. Oh, those look like fun. HP, the robber trapper.
Here I come.
Also, I guess we don't want these guys next to us because they explode. Good to know. Let's get to the Oregon. That's not an Oregon, but actually that might be an Oregon. But that is what I meant. I don't need you to do anything right now. I don't want him close, so that when this dies, he takes explosion damage. Also, I wanted to take advantage of this coming up, because this has multi-hits.
Alright, we're good to go.
Ooh, we got Sepith of literally every kind. Look at how much water Sepith we're rocking right now. That is fantastic. Anyways, new staff for Estelle. Apparently, someone already looted this chest. Now, who could that be? A thin metallic staff said to be used by monks in the east. Now we go back downstairs. We're also going to try to avoid the enemies because we've literally already fought them. Never mind. Uh-oh, Nile got hit. First time any of them have gotten hit. Unacceptable. Who is this? This is Joshua. Kill this fool. Thank you. Can you cast a spell? Oh, you totes can. Kill all these fools. Ooh, I like how the circle actually overlapped with the circle on the ground. Well, these guys have resistance to wind, so they did not die. Aw, that EP heal would have been nice. Alright, we're good. Now we can just finish them. When did Dorothy ever get hit?
Piece of cake.
Pretty sure we've kept her safe. Oh, wrong way, wrong way! Damn. I should have known better. Ooh, now getting ganged up on. Well, I killed one of them. Yeah, book it now. These guys are honestly a bigger threat when they deal more damage to you because they're constantly healing whatever they deal. Now they're mostly just fast and annoying.
Piece of cake.
Go. And we should be good to just kind of move. Potluck in a shell. Oh yeah, that's food. I'd ask yourself how long that potluck has been in this chest and if you feel lucky. Oh yeah, that's a revival. That's a revival from KO, Potluck in a Shell. But yeah, how long has that been in that chest? Wow, this is a large assortment of friends. Hello, new friends. I wish for you all to die. I know that's not going to do too much on the fish, but I want to hit the sheep too. I'm glad we got the preemptive on this. That should be the kill on both of them. Yep. One fish remains. I don't think Estelle can quite reach that. No. Even with her plus to move, that's fine. He gets one turn left to contemplate his miserable existence. Fairly well.
Alright, we're good to go.
Nice and beautiful, Sepith. Oh, hi, little tree. I appreciate you. And this should be the roof. Hell yeah. Wow, it's bright out here. Looks like we finally made it to the rooftop. Would you look at the beautiful scenery? Now this is something else. It looks like we'll be able to get a better shot than I had originally anticipated. And that's the thing I was telling you about earlier. I wonder what that's supposed to be exactly. It looks like a giant Ortman-operated cauldron, if you ask me. According to my sources, it's some sort of ancient device, although nobody seems to know what exactly it's used for. Hey Joshua, did you know something like this was up here? Joshua? It's no use hiding. I think it would be wise to come out where we can see you. Huh? Please don't hurt me. I'll come out already. I'm coming out right now. Who is this guy? So somebody arrived before we did, huh? What a surprise that was. Nice find, Joshua. And you are... I apologize. Please forgive me. I'll give you every last mirror I have. Please spare my life. Look here, buddy. Please don't mistake us for robbers or something weird. You do recognize this emblem, don't you? Estelle showed the man her guild emblem. Wait, isn't that the Bracer Guilds? So you're trying to tell me that you're bracers? In the flesh. I'm Estelle, and this is Joshua. And we're here as reporters from the Liberal News. We're having these two provide our escort so we can get coverage on the tower. I'm relieved to hear that. Please just don't ever scare me like that again. The fact that you came up here like that made me suspicious of you all. Look who's talking. You seem like quite the suspicious fellow yourself. Do you mind telling us who you are exactly? Oh, I apologize for my belated introduction. My name is Alba, and I am an archaeologist. I came to investigate the tower in order to further my research of ancient civilizations. All alone? I'm surprised you made it here in one piece. Somewhat. But actually, I've grown accustomed to investigating ruins like these. You see, I've got a lot of confidence in my ability to flee from monsters if need be. Although this time I found myself in a bit of a pickle. You are one crazy scholar, if you ask me. However, being an archaeologist would mean that you're familiar with the tower's origins, right? Well, more than the average person anyway. But since I have only just begun my investigation, there are still a lot of things I don't know myself. That's fine, but is there anything interesting you could tell us about this place? It'll be used for an article. Let's see. Has anyone heard of the Septarians before? I think Father Divine maybe said something about that before. You mean the 7 treasures endowed with power and bestowed upon the ancients by Audios, right? That's exactly what I'm referring to. It seems these ancients ruled the earth, seas, and skies using the power of these treasures. It has also been written that they were even able to unlock the secrets of time and life. Approximately 12,000 years ago. 1,200 years ago, when this ancient civilization was destroyed by a mysterious calamity, these Septarians were also lost. That is the legend also recorded in the scriptures of the Septium Church. But what does that have to do with this tower? A part of the legend states that one of these Septarians slumbers somewhere within Liberl. Its name, the Aureole. The Aureole. The word certainly has a strange ring to it. If the legend is really true, I figured I might be able to find some clues here at the tower, since it's one of the oldest ruins in all of Liberl. So I came out to investigate. Aw, what an inspiring story! It is, isn't it? You can feel my passion for all things of antiquity, right? This is splendid. I am overjoyed that there is someone else who understands the way I feel. So, did you find any of those clues you were looking for? I'm still working on that part, but if I can figure out how this device works, I might be onto something. I think it's an interesting story, but as it stands, it's a speculative one. From what you've told me, I'm sorry to say, it wouldn't fly as an article. I see. That's extremely disappointing to hear. I'm surprised myself. Contrary to my expectations, you are serious about the articles you write. That's because I can't write articles based on an uncertain news source. We may run the occasional gossip column, but it's the policy of the Liberal News to verify our information. That aside, let's get what we came here for, shall we? Dorothy, I want you to get several panorama shots of the Roland region. Everything else I'll leave up to your aesthetic touch. Now get out there and get me some good pictures. Understood. Your apprentice, Dorothy Hyatt, is ready for action. Bless Dorothy. And as for you, Mr. Archaeologist, how about heading back to town with us when we're done here? These 2 kids may look like a couple of brats, but they do a pretty fine job as escorts. Something about the way you said that makes me feel like it wasn't a compliment. If it's alright with you to have me along, and that's far more than I could ask for, then I guess it's decided. So how about we take a break until Dorothy finishes getting her shots? So I'm pretty sure we just need to talk to everyone here. Okay. Wow, the view is great from here. From this height, I can see all of Roland. With scenery this good, if someone turned this place into a tourist spot, they'd probably make a boatload of Mira. Yeah, you're probably right about that. What's wrong? You look a little pale. I can't hide anything from you, can I? After we stepped onto the roof, I started feeling a little woozy. Are you going to be okay? Yeah, I think I'll be alright once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you make the best of this opportunity and have a look around yourself? But... Broadening one's knowledge during a time like this is all part of being a bracer. If you come across anything of interest, then you can tell me about it later, alright? Sometimes you can be such a smooth talker, you know that? Alright, I'll have a look around. But if you start feeling any worse, you let me know, okay? Sure. How are you feeling, Joshua? I'm still a bit woozy. I'll be resting here a little longer, so why don't you keep on looking around? Okay, if you insist. We'll talk to Dorothy first. Oh, Estelle! This place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo courts is going to be enough. The scenery sure is great, like you say. And by the way, what's a photo quartz? It's an ultra-thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so that you can take a photograph by burning it with light. That's just what I'd expect from a camera woman. Someone who knows the tools of the trade. That reminds me, what's the deal with Joshua? Well, he says he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man, standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked? He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Aw, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right? Sup, Nalster? Oh man, the taste of a cigarette is wonderful. At first, I wasn't in the mood to come to do a story in a rural place like Roland, but sometimes these types of places aren't so bad. If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't have come at all. No can do. This was a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now. When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for your next article? Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is predominantly greater. And in that sense, the place that has my interest piqued is Bose. The Bose region? Did something happen there? A number of large burglaries have taken place, one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the group has got a pair of wings. Wings? Oh, I see, an airship, right? What are they, sky bandits or something? That seems to be the most logical conclusion. But there's also the possibility that this could be an imitative deception by the Erebonian Empire. What? That's impossible. We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them. Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eye on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure, which is why our job as reporters is to bring those things to light. And then over to Dude Face. Oh, hi there. Estelle, was it? Is your partner feeling alright? Yeah, he said he just wants to get a bit of fresh air. I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that the both of you are bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to become a bracer, right? You sure know your stuff. And that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself. How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mystery of all these ancient ruins across the continent with these very hands. The entire continent, huh? And that's a pretty tall order. Which means that you're not from Liberl, right? No, I was born in the north. But just for the record, I'm not from Erebonia. You don't have to worry about that. Although, I hate war with a passion. And that hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire. You lost someone dear to you? Yeah, my mother. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. It's okay. It happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family. Oh, so you mean that boy over there? Yeah, he's like a little brother. Although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. I like when we get to see his eyes. It's very rare. He has Brock syndrome. I wonder why I'm telling you all this. Usually this isn't the kind of thing a person tells others. It's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing? Alright, Joshy boy. Actually, let's get a quick look around the whole exterior. Actually, is a really nice view. Alright, how you doing, bud? Are you still feeling sick, Joshua? No, I'm much better. I should be good to head back whenever everybody's ready. I'm relieved to hear that. What brought this all on, anyway? I doubt it was a lack of oxygen in the tower, because the rest of us are alright. Maybe it was a sudden fear of heights? I don't think so. Estelle! Joshua! Are you finished taking pictures? You bet I am, and I got a lot of good ones, too. Then it looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? Alright, greenhorns, lead the way. I'm counting on you, children. I think it just teleports us back. Yeah. Thank you so much for escorting me back here. This is the first time I've ever been able to make it back from some ruins without being chased or bitten, or... I don't know how to begin to express my appreciation. You don't need to thank us. It's our duty as bracers. I think you'd be better off hiring some bracers to begin with next time you go off to investigate some ruins. My head said yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try and save up a bit, though. Well, have a wonderful day, and I hope we can all meet again. Oops. I think it's about time we said goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Let me just say thank you to the both of you. That's what I like to call raw skill. Now, don't get all cocky on me. The bracers I know would make you two look like little fledglings not ready to leave the nest. You're going to need to work harder. Well, I'll try to remember that. So are the two of you headed back to the company soon? Nah, we're gonna spend a few days or so relaxing here in Roland. I need to write up a rough draft for some articles and such. I'll head over to the Orbital factory and get these photographs developed. And take it easy, you two. I love those two. They're so much fun. I guess this is the last of the jobs we got from Dad. They were much tougher than I thought they'd be. I agree with you there. I feel like I have a greater awareness now about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice. There you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from. It seems like we've got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report to the guild? That sounds like a great idea. Oh, but before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well? Thanks for asking, but I'm feeling a lot better. Oh, hey, Cher's back. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Shara, what are you doing here? This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about. I just finished the jobs I took over for your father, and I was reporting to the guild. So you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or other, I guess. I heard from Ina that you guys aren't doing too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train the two of you amounted to something. We're grateful too. Well, I guess we'll report in as well then. Go ahead. Let's hear what you've got. Reported about escorting the reporters. 4 BP, and we are to Junior Bracer 7th class. Ooh, we got an Eagle Eye Quartz. Good work, you two. How about you, Sherazard? Don't you think they've done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job. But you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now. I don't know. I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag. Well, that won't be a problem, since there are plenty of other small jobs, like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters. It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. All right, it's time for my reward. I'm going to drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself? Oh, so what you're saying is that you're turning down my invitation? You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public. Agreed. It's pretty embarrassing. Scheherazade, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids? Come on, the alcohol is what makes things entertaining. But if you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yep. Instead, I'll just have Joshua make up for your absence. Why me? Shara. Now hold on a minute! Joshua, you look like you'll make a fine companion. Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors, I'll help break you in. Break me in? All right, you big pervert! Joshua, why are you drooling like that? There is no tri-stripping. There is only do. That's right, Ruffer. You know what's up. It's not what you think. We've got a major problem. Huh? Mayor Klaus? Estelle, Joshua, and Scheherazade, am I glad to see you? Saved by the bell. What's wrong, sir? And why are you in such a hurry? This is terrible! My home! Disaster! It's gone! What? Alright, calm down, Mayor Klaus. Take a deep breath and let it out. Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out. What? That's not being calm at all, Estelle. I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home, it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door, so I looked around, and the rooms were in a state of great disarray. Wait, what about your wife and Lita? Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room. That's a relief to hear. It's lucky that no harm came to anyone. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around here. So could you take us to the crime scene, Mayor Klaus? Absolutely. I appreciate your cooperation. Wait for me, I'm going too. Good idea. We may be able to be of some help. Well, if you insist. Ina will be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything come up, just toss it on Ridge's shoulders. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyway. Yes, I'll do that. And everyone, be careful. Alright, before I advance dialogue, let me check here, because there is a lot of missable BP here. Okay. Okay, we should be okay. We just have to do things in a very specific order. Wow, this place is an absolute mess. And the crooks really tore through here. Look at the safe! The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry, especially after having you go to all the trouble to bring it here. It's not you who should be apologizing. It's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house? The other rooms, for the most part, appear to have been left untouched. They're about as messy as the attic room in which my wife and Lita were locked up in. Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is? I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you two to check out the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? Are you sure we're up to the task? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover the most ground, no? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Proceed carefully and deliberately. Alright, Mayor Klaus, how about we talk in the parlor? Sure. Now, where to begin? An on-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach. How about we start from this room? And let's not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents. Sounds like a plan. Alright, first off, examine the safe. The gift that we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... Those crooks are not going to get away with this! It doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or... Could they really have cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I imagine that it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler means. Well, what do you mean by simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. A powder like that would have absorptive properties, and due to its fineness, it would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Alright, and... Now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. That would be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Now wait a minute, wouldn't they still not know the order in which the buttons were pressed? That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in order starting from the least luminescent. It might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crooks should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are. That makes sense. Joshua, are you a genius or something? That's just basic knowledge. Basic knowledge, my ass! Anyway, let's check out the buttons. Just as I thought, powder was used. Now there's no doubt in my mind that this safe was opened using the same method I just explained. Oh, right. Now the big question is, who dusted the buttons with that powder? We know it would have to be at least be someone who visited the residence. Right. Now figuring out who that is, that's going to be the tricky part. Joshua stole it? Joshua totally stole it. He planted the dust when he was here earlier. He's pretending like he knows all about it to hide his tracks. Ruffer knows what's up. Okay, now we check out the balcony. Oh, hey now. Da, 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 da. Look, there are some marks on this railing. You're right, and they're fresh too. It looks like something metal dug into the wood. Alright. We can examine other stuff in here, but it's all optional. We're still examining it. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this. Looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered about the room. It seems kind of senseless to have done all this. There are several documents inside the drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed. They seem to be documents regarding Roland City's government. The fact that these are there suggests that there are no political aim involved. And this pot's been tipped over, but there's nothing inside. It looks like it only tipped over after being hit by something with force. It's not like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this. Looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of the books, or... This is just a clutter box, right? It's empty as well. The box it's locked looks like it was burned off. The criminals may have used an orbital gun. It's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult... Oh, this is the same one as... yeah. Okay, we're good to leave this room. Now, in the attic... Huh? What's this? And don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. You're sharp, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everybody up. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? Now examine the front door. Oh. Yeah, we'll talk to the maid. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? That means this wasn't a one-man job. How many people were in the group? I probably guess about 3 or 4. Oh, that reminds me, one of them was short. Might even have been a girl. When I think about the fact that I'm gonna have to clean up that study, my head starts to spin. When I get my hands on those criminals, I'm gonna give them a beating like they'll never forget. Bye, bye, bye. Are you alright, ma'am? Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent toward us. Is there anything you noticed in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about any specific features. And that reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel, and there were just the 2 of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. How indeed. Alright, so back downstairs, check the front door. And they said that the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? It doesn't look like the lock's been broken either. They have to guess at 3 or 4? Couldn't they count that high? Oh, but the panic and the distress. I was simply too a tizzy to count. Which means they got in another way. Alright, I guess it's time to talk to Scheherazade. I'm gonna save right before we do, though, because we have to answer very specific things. Otherwise, we lose BP. I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you two? Did you find anything? Alright then let's check the details one by one and see what you come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? The septium in the safe, I mean obviously. The food preserves from my kitchen! How many of them were there? A group of 3 or 4. Where did they get into the house from? From the terrace on the 2nd floor. Point blank, what is the portrait of those thought to have committed the crime? A traveler who visited recently. Wow, you did a good job investigating. It looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Klaus. Over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study? When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. That reporter from the magazine company was one. Oh, so those two came to visit you too, huh? But at the time of the crime, they were with us at the Esmalas Tower. I think we can cross them off the list of suspects. I see. So, Mayor Klaus, were there any others? Other than that, there was only Josette. But let's not kid ourselves here. I think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. But I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous. Right, Joshua? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time, when the mayor put the septium into the safe, that girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's, eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't seem like any ordinary student. You must be joking. Unbelievable. At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel. But she said something about taking off from Roland sometime today. Well, it looks like we're going to have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right. Understood. And Cher's with us now. Alright. Okay. No missable BP to worry about. Let's just get moving. Estelle, Joshua, and even Scheherazade. Is something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here? Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there. She really didn't seem like a bad girl. You're too naive, Estelle. Far too naive. Oh, I thought I was going to the landing part. Don't bully me! Oh, it's because I had the map flipped. Please excuse the delay. The airliner should be arriving any time now, so please be patient. Yo, Alan, it's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Scheherazade, too. Ooh, thank you, Adios, for this feast of the eyes. So, what's up? You didn't by any chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? A girl in a school uniform? A school uniform from where? From the Genis Royal Academy. Oh, baby, those hot uniforms are so hot! The contrast of those neatly pleated white skirts and navy blue socks. Oh, yes, I can see them now. I totally forget what the boys' uniforms look like, though. This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here. So you didn't see a girl in a Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month. And believe me, I watch for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking. So I can tell you at least that she hasn't come here. Which means that she came to Roland along the roads without using an airliner. And this complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does, Estelle? When's dinner? I almost forgot that we found this. Could this be some sort of clue? Oh, right. We did find that. Shara, do you know of any places nearby where survey trees grow? Survey trees, huh? I'm pretty certain they grow in Mistwald, south of Roland. Mistwald. That's the forest, and the opposite direction from home is Roland, right? It seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's head up the highway through Roland's South Gate. You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck. Alright, so now all we have to do is head to the Mistwald, and we can take care of things there. We have Shara as a party member, so that's wonderful. Oh, wait. Wait up! You're running like a crazed lunatic! Who can just walk at a time like this? I think that's Niall and Dorothy? It is, okay. Maybe I should think about cutting back on these blasted cigarettes. What are the two of you up to? You kids again, huh? Actually, we've got to get to Bose ASAP. But the airliner's not even here yet. I know. That's why we're heading there on foot. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance that we can't cover by ourselves. Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something? Yeah, and the mother of all scoops, too. No time to talk. We've got to make it there today. I wonder if Niall's going to be all right. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. Well, aren't they a lively pair? Friends of yours? Those were the reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. Nothing for us to worry about. Alright. So, we'll save, dealing with ordnance and equipment and stuff next time. We've got lots of mirror to play with, too. But this is a really good spot to end it for today, and so we shall. So thank you to everyone for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I will see some of you on Sunday. Don't forget, Common Rider this week is on Sunday instead of Saturday because I have made plans to go see my girlfriend on Saturday. Hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. I'm going to save again because I'm paranoid, and I will see you all later.